Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome back to Sparklethorn Designs. Happy 2026. I'm off to not a great start considering this is the first weekend of January and I'm just now putting out my junk journal. I did not have my stuff together last year, and this year seems to be working out to be about the same. It's pretty sad and pretty funny all at the same time. All right, so I've got a little bit, these are my lights for my new desk, and I haven't stuck them down yet because I'm trying to decide if I want them below the desk lip or if I want them on the front here. Okay, so here is my January. Well, it will eventually be January, February, March, but this is my January junk journal. It is not complete, and I'm having a difficult time getting it to the point that I wanted to put the video out. So I hope you will bear with me. We can do some of it while we are looking through it today. So let's just kind of get started. Okay, I'm not going to cover the inside. I'm just going to, it's already a pretty blue. I love this, and I'm not sure how I'm going to put, it's got texture and glitter, so I'm not sure how I'm going to put my 2026 and my January on the front, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so when I decided to do this one, I went a little out of my box. This is from, I can't remember who. I've had it for a while, and I want to say it's Junk Journal Meg or something like that. Meg Journals, maybe that's what it is. And this one was actually for 2025. Now, I had it printed, so I adjusted it. That's why it may look a little strange to 2026. I just used a paint pen and went over it. Got all my cutesy stickers. This is going to be for my calendar and my bucket list. I have not printed. I paused my printing subscription for right now. I want to use all the stuff I already have printed, and so I'm thinking I'm going to make a calendar for this page, and I may just use paint pens and draw it on here, so that may be something I do with you today. We'll see. This is my vision board. Yay for me for remembering it without having it written down. As you can see, today is actually, what is today? The 2nd? Yep, today is Friday, January the 2nd, so this will be going out tomorrow, today for y'all. I'm not very far on my vision board, but I plan to add to it as the month progresses. This is actually going to be not just my January vision board, but pretty much kind of my vision board for the year. I want to come up with a theme phrase or something like I've done in the past to just kind of keep me motivated. This is Happy New Year, January 1, and as you can see, each page is going to have a theme from what I showed you here on the front. I can't remember what this was called, but each page will have a theme, and I did struggle with the theme on some of them. This one is vintage. I just used some vintage stickers, and then I used out of my Wrongs book. Let's see, do I have that right here? Where do I have that? I've still got a bunch of stuff just kind of randomly laying out from my Wrong Rainbow collection. This is the book page for January 2nd, which is today for y'all. Pink. Travel. This is one of my, not really a struggle page, but I just can't decide. I really like this. It has nothing to do with travel, but I like it on this page. And then I've got Squidward running somewhere angrily. And then I've got my friend's card that is a cab. So I'll be putting those down. Here is photo, and I still have a bunch of black and white. Some of them are photo themed to use. This one is flowers. These are my Tim Holtz. Color, which you can see I did yellow. Again, I'm trying to use a bunch of my stuff that I already had, so I kind of went with a yellow theme, which is not something I normally do, but I don't know, it just kind of spoke to me this year. Mail, I have no idea what I'm going to put on this page. I do have some washi that I had planned to use, and then I got in my little zone of putting my washi in and totally forgot. Sepia. I've got lots of sepia stuff. I just need to pull it all out. Pockets. Paper clips. I have no idea what I'm going to do on this page. Although I have several different kinds of paper clips, so I don't know. You know, actually, I just had a thought. And I don't want to do it with this one, but I might lightly glue a paper clip down and put something inside it. And do that around the page. Something to think about. Scraps, no idea. Cozy. I know that's a thing. I don't really keep up with everybody, so I'm not really sure what that is, but many words. I've been dying to use this word home, but it's always so big I couldn't figure out what to do with it, and this was the perfect place for it. Cherish. This word doesn't want to lay down very well. I may take like a paint pen or something and go over the outside of that. But then I've got all these words I can use. Numbers. That one was kind of fun. Lace. This one is actually a little pocket, which is not the pocket page, but I did put some little laces down. This one changed color. I don't know why that did that. Quotes. Put down lots of little quotey kind of things. I loved this because it already had the stars. Nature. I haven't done anything with it since I glued this in. I need to. Okay, there we go. And then this is, of course, my plants that I used a little bit of. These have butterflies. I've got an umbrella. I don't know that I'll use that on there. That really doesn't have anything to do with nature. Buttons. I have a jar of buttons somewhere, but I cannot for the life of me, since I got my desk and I've moved things around, find it. So I'm still kind of looking for that. Fussy cut. Layers. Butterflies. That one will be fairly easy. I've just got to find all my butterflies. This one is window page, and I'm going to cut this down a little bit. And then I want to put this behind it because I thought it kind of looked cool. And I think I'm gonna glue it to the center, but I may even washi tape it down. I just haven't decided yet, as you can see. Sparkle. birds. I don't know why the boots are in there, the little rain boots or garden boots, but that's what I wanted to put on that page. Blue. Distressed is another one that I'm not really sure what I want to do with. I didn't realize I had some bubbles on that one. Sweet. I went with cherries. I think I'm going to put this either on the side like that or maybe across the top or in the middle. I just, as you can, that's why it's not down yet, is because I can't make up my mind exactly what I want to do yet. Victorian. And the funny thing is birds. Yes, I could have used that on my birds page. I do have one more of these little Tim Holtz cards that I can use. Love, and that is the 31st, and then we'll move to February, March, which, as you can tell, I've already plopped just a couple of tiny little things down just to mark the spot. I also have not put down any, I'm sure you can notice because I always have that in there, but I have not put down any of my trim. I definitely want to do that. This was what got the whole thing started, was these lemons. I am typically not, like I said, a yellow lemon person, but I saw these when I was looking through some of the stuff that I just never use, and I was like, that's it. That's the one. Okay, so let me grab some trim. And we're going to go ahead and maybe do a few more things before we end off for today. All right, we're back. And as you can see, I pulled out everything I have. Well, not everything, but very close. I didn't have some of this. I'm just dropping stuff. Some of this I need to put, like I did this, which was a great idea, but I need to wrap it around. I don't know that right now is the time to do it. I need to get another one of these, I think, and I've got some somewhere. I'll just have to find it because I don't know that this is the right place to put it anyway with the trim that's already on there. Okay. But I've got all kinds. This will look great on my butterfly page. Okay, so getting started. Let's see. I think what I'm going to do, because y'all are not going to want to sit here while I wait for all of this to dry, is I'm going to start it off. I'm going to just lay everything where I want it to go. And then I'll glue a couple down, and then I'll just let you guys. Do I want to do this on the outside? Where do I want to do it? I think I want to do it right there. Yeah, I think I want to do it on the inside. Okay, so there. Get my good scissors out. pink piece does not want to go where I'm telling it to go. There we go. And this one can lay aside. I'll probably put one of these at the back, and I think I ordered this on Temu. I need to get some more because it's fabulous. It's probably my favorite. Okay, so we've got that page. Typically, I go 4 pages. That's not going to be the norm because, like, I've got the butterflies and I've got certain things I want to put on pages, so it may be more or less. So this page needs something. This one's pretty busy. I think we're not going to do anything on this page. Pink, I want to do those, so let's do, is this one long enough? And not quite, but I think that one will do. I don't want to cut another piece when that one is so close. So I'm going to put this one here. And that's one we'll probably come back and put down because that one's a, so let's see, travel, photos. Actually, that would have been really good for flowers. But I have this one that I can put down for flowers, and I think that's what we'll do. I don't really have anything sepia colored for this page, so we'll just move to this one. It's gonna be pockets. It's already got yellow stuff on it, so we may just go ahead and put some yellow down. And this may be one that I hold off on actually putting down until closer to time in case I want to change the color for some reason. So let's see. This is a lavendery purple, and it may change. I may change it. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. But that's what I'll use for now. Kind of wanted to use the red. I might do that, but I'll wait and see. And then I also thought about using that gray on the movie one. Let me go back and find that one. It was closer to the front, wasn't it? Oh, I see it. Because I did actually get the washi tape on that one. But I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I don't think I like that actually. Okay. All right, so let's put a few of these down, and then like I said, well, I'll probably put my favorite fringe one at the back, but that will probably wait. I don't know, that'll either wait until I'm done start working on March, or I don't know, I might do it later. Let me grab my glue and let me glab. Let me grab my paper clips. That one's not paper clips, I don't think. It's not. What have I done? What have I done with my paper clips? I see them. I am loving my new desk, which I'll do a video of that at some point, or add it in a video. I haven't decided what I'm going to do, but I am absolutely loving it. Okay. I may have to do it that way. Let me look here. Give me a second to do a little adjusting. Let's see. I think I'm going to have to lay it face down. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. Is I'm just going to do just this little edge. Let me grab a paper clip. I like to put several down just to make sure that all the points are touching. And I like to smooth it a little bit to make sure that, you know, everything is kind of touching the glue. Then I'll just leave that to do its thing. This one I'm going to hold off on. I'll do this on my own time, but basically I'll glue where the little metal pieces are and then stick it on, and it'll hang out a little bit. But I'm good with that. Perfectly good with that. But that one I can't move the pages. I'll have to leave it and probably lay something on top of it to make sure that it hits the glue good. Okay, but we can do this one. Let me just stick something in here to keep it from laying all the way down. And we'll actually probably work on this page a little bit too. Let's see. Okay. I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday season. I think I've told you in a past video, I've been on vacation since like December the 19th, and it has been amazing. I just needed it so bad. Okay, yep, we're gonna go this way. This one will hang just a little bit out of the top and the bottom, and I'm good with that. I do try to just use my metal ones. I kind of feel like it may not be true, but I kind of feel like the glue will not stick as much as it would to like a plastic one. Oops, that one didn't want to stay. That one said, adios, peeps. Come on. There we go. And it's dark enough in my room. I can't see it right now, which is fine. But while I'm already on this page, let's go ahead and do some of these. I think we're not going to use the rainbow. And I really like this, but I just don't think this matches my aesthetic for this page. I'm going to go ahead and use my bee though. And I think I am going to washi tape it down. Now the question is, how do I want to do that? I think just like that. So, excuse me, I'm getting ready to sneeze. I think I'm just going to use some plain. There it is. Is that it? Nope. If I can find it. I know it's kind of dark. I didn't want to turn on the big lights today, and I'm still trying to find my groove with where the light needs to be. I may actually need to put it on the other side of my desk, but I haven't made it that far yet. Let's see. Let's do this. I did the green just because, you know, leaves and flowers and things like that. glass and things like that. Okay. All right, perfect. And then this gives me some writing on this page. I don't know what we'll do on this one, but we'll figure that out when we get to it. I think I want to put some Heidi flowers back here. Heidi cow. That one's actually got a little cutout there that I hadn't noticed. I think I'm going to put, yeah, I think I want to do that. Okay. And then for that, we'll use this glue. Yeah, my lighting's making it difficult to see the colors that when I pull them out, it looks kind of one way, and when I pull it out and lay it down, it looks a little bit lighter. Very, very strange. Ooh, these have two different kinds in there. I never noticed that before. Uh-oh. Now I'll just go back with the ones that I don't use. These are stickers, so we'll just go ahead and pop them down, maybe right there. I might glue these all kind of like that. I think that's what I want to do. So I may pull more of those out, but we'll see. And I think I'm going to hold off on these, excuse me, for now. They're cute, and I may use them as just a little extra flourish at the end. Let's see. Actually, let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, I'll have to pull some more out because I think that's what I want to do for sure. Okay. Okay. We're going to kind of let this page dry. In fact, I'm gonna stick these flowers underneath here. I think that'll be okay there. I'm definitely going to come back and fill this in. In fact, I may either take a picture or a little short video because we're not going to go much longer. I know we're hitting that 30-minute mark. Actually, we're probably over the 30-minute mark because this is the second video. I tried to do it in two, but I'll fill this in and we'll come back and I'll show that. Okay, so the next, let's see. Let me just stick that there. I think it'll be fine. What to do next? Let me look. That one's pretty much done. I just haven't pulled everything out of it yet. Truthfully, for the video, I may go ahead and pull stuff. Well, yeah, I'll pull it out for now because I need to be able to turn the pages a little bit better. Yeah, that's gonna look so cute sticking out right there. I need to do that. Some of these may just have to wait until closer to because, yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that's what we'll have to do. I'm gonna let all this dry and then I'll put a few more things down and then I'll come back and give you a quick little show. All right, here is a quick flip through. It's still not complete, but it's better than it was. This page turned out fabulous. Very happy with the way it turned out. Did find some buttons, I just haven't put those down yet. Also found a whole bunch of butterflies. There we go. Oh, a couple more, I guess. Y'all go out and spread God's love. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you soon.